I'm running. Definitely works better. I did break a rock guard down there right away. I had a freaking divot over here and the headphone stuff, and I'm sure a tooth got in there, but it's still cutting, so I'm just going to keep running it that way. I don't even see, I'd like to move the reel back just a little bit farther so it'd be just a little bit better. But otherwise, these beams look like shit, but they're producing pretty dang good. The combine's doing good. I mean, I'm running second gear. I'm variable speed as fast as it'll go. I mean, you can see that it's as fast as it'll go. So it's definitely working better. But I think the reel could be back just a hair more. You can see the teeth are just starting to hit the auger plating, but it still builds up a little bit. But it's not near as bad as it was. I'm in one of the worst spots of the field right now. But this guy planted this way, then planted an angle with a International 56 cone planter, 40-inch road spacing. And I don't know, they dissed the field, then he took the drag and drug it a bunch of different times, then planted it and drug it again. And it's not smooth by any means, I'll tell you that. So yeah, it is working better though. And I'm trying to keep the head up a little bit because there's rocks in here and it's so uneven. But like I say, it's going good now, or it's going better anyway. I did speed my cylinder speed up to 750. I haven't adjusted it more or less, so, but I've got this much of this field done, and you can see that grain cart up there. I can get one more dump in there. Now, have to go and get the end dump. So I can unload that grain cart, which means I'm not going to have a vehicle here again. Which I did have one problem when I started I don't know what you call it, where it brings the green from the back up to the front to run it back through one more time. I don't know what happened. The chain jumped the sprocket a little bit or something and jammed, and it was slipping on the pulley back there. Got those drive dogs, they were slipping. Tightened up the chain in there, and good to go. So, but I think I need to get new drive belts. So when I put my variable speed as far as to go forward, it starts to slip. So probably time for some new drive belts. Yeah, it's going good now. My hopper is just about full again. You guys probably, I'm not looking down far enough, you guys probably even see the dang thing. hydrostatic would be nice. I've always been nervous of a hydro though, but a hydro would sure be nice, especially in beans. Hoping I got my headset down enough you guys can see what's going on down here. I've got the gold vision, so it's hard to hold the camera and keep everything running smooth here. And then I need to make a correction the other day, or from the other day too. I ordered those parts from Shoop on Tuesday morning and I got them Wednesday morning. So, yeah, 1 day delivery. And they didn't, there was no, it was free shipping. Anything over a $200 order is free delivery. So, any of you guys need to order parts, check out shoeparts.com. They've been really good to me, and I know a bunch of other guys do a lot of business with them, and they're really good to them. So they've got a lot of parts, a lot of stuff. Combine parts, planter parts, tractor parts, bearings, sprockets, pulleys, belts, all kinds of good stuff. So, like I say, I'm hoping I'm tipping my head down enough you guys can see it. It does still kind of bunch up and then send the wad in, but it is doing better than it was. But off for the distance, it looks like it can rain. So I'm not really taking the time to stop and adjust that reel right now. Thinking I could probably get this last little triangle piece off here before I have to go dump. I did take everybody's advice. I'm running them wide open. I guess if she blows up, she blows up. You find a different combine. Going along, making money, making progress. This whole field here, and then if you can see back behind those kick racks back there, there's another piece of bean field over there. It's 32 acres total, and I'm guessing I'm about half done with this, well, not quite half done with this front field, and by the time I dump this time around, That grain cart says 450 on it. So that is 450 bushel. That's how much I've got so far after this dump. So these beans don't look like much, but they are yielding pretty dang good. And they are a sign. I don't know what number they are. But like I say, he's planting with a 40-inch row International 56 corn planter, bit lengthways of the field. Then he came back across the field at about a 45-degree angle and replanted instead of trying to split the rows and plant 20-inch on center. Would have been nice if you would have done it the other way, but it is what it is. So yeah, hopefully this all works good. I'm trying to get a 4-row-wide corn head right now for this combine. Bidding on one on an auction. This guy has 35 acres of 40-inch row corn. And if I get the corn head, he'll hire me to do the corn as well. So hopefully I'll get that corn head and be able to do his corn too. He's 65 acres total, well 67 acres. If it all goes well, hopefully it'll be a return customer for next year. And he's planning on more corn and beans next year. So be a nice little side job for me. Next year I plan to have around 40 acres of beans, 20 acres of corn, and then if he has 40 acres of beans and 40 acres of corn, it'll be another 80 acres for me to go over. So and who knows, if I get enough side jobs, custom jobs, maybe I'll upgrade combine. I run that indicator over there right around the tree, and it seems to do really good right there. If I drop them down any lower, I just have issues. Then there's not as much give in that head. It has to jump up and down because the field is rough. So, and that water run looks smooth, but it ain't. There's a heck of a hole in the middle of it. That's why I split the field off like this. And I was going to try and go across the field at an angle, and it's worse than just making the field square. So, taking the field square. Yeah, if you watch it, I mean, look how much he's jumping up and down. Field's anything but smooth. I'm almost full. We're perfect. Get this off and I won't have to come back in this side of the water run. guys, that's what's going on today. Combine, everything seems to be working good. At least it's working better than it was. I'm not going in first gear granny low anymore. So yeah, that's definitely an improvement. And I tell you what, Bandit, he's going to be combining beans with straight header. I do not envy you, Bandit. I don't know what a guy would do without this flex head. Man, I hope your fields are smoother than this one. So, anyways, guys, I'll try and catch back up with you when I get up to the grain cart. Otherwise, the video is going to be an hour long. So. Alright, guys. Up here, grain cart. And you see I got to put the grain cart down the hole so I can get the auger over far enough. See if the grain comes out a little bit cleaner this time. I closed the sieves a little bit after I dumped that last load. It looks cleaner in the hopper, but yeah, it says 450. I'm assuming it holds 450 bushels. Well, there you go, guys. We're combining beans.